Probably just a little bit too low. I really like Corey Conners this week. Like, I love him as a DFS play. I think I would rather bet him as a top 10 play necessarily, just because I don't necessarily trust that he's going to be able to sink enough putts in what could potentially be like a big birdie fest to get the gold. But Conners is I think he's going to set up very well. He came back to life at the T15 at the Open. Again, I think this week is going to be all about irons, hitting greens. You know, the last time he played in Japan was the Zozo Championship, 2019. He was T6 at another wet course, another Japanese style course. I think this event could be very good for Conners. Like I said, I like him for DFS. I would rather bet him on the top 10 side of the DraftKings Sportsbook. Right there, you're getting plus 200 odds. And again, I feel like with how good Conners hits his irons, he's going to be in the mix. I just don't really want him as an outright play.
All right, Reid, what do you think?
Yeah, let's go to Mark Leishman too in that range, Geoff. Someone that we've liked over the past couple of weeks. Someone who's played well, maybe at this part of the the country and this part of, this part of the world. Not necessarily in this country in Japan, but at the same time, you take a look at the guys around him, right? Corey Conners. Like, what is his chances of winning, right? Like, we've seen him win once when he Monday qualified, so he can come out of nowhere. Absolutely. But while I do think this is the best chance that Canadians do have in a long time to medal here with Corey Conners and Mackenzie Hughes, talk about a putter who's making everything. It's Mackenzie Hughes, a guy like you see guys around him. I think Sungjae Im has to be worth mentioning here as well, right? With the implications of what he and Siwoo Kim have to do to make sure that they don't have to do their 2 years of mandatory military service. He's someone, Cam Smith was at this number earlier in the week at plus 2,800. He's all the way down to plus 2,000. That's probably a little bit too short. But at the same time, if you got it early, that's the places that I would have gone over Corey Conners, even though the guy's ball striking like the best of them. If that putter isn't on board, isn't firing, Geoff, it scares me. These are big greens. If he can't get there and two putt for par at least, if he's not within 10 feet, it's going to scare me a little bit.